Dash League Nation, do you know what time it is? It is game time, baby. We've got Icon taking on MEX, and this is going to be a great game. We got the cat in the back. She's just slumbering back there. I don't know how she can sleep with this excitement going on. But we got Humbles in the house. We got Zoo and you in the house. This is going to be a great game. What's up, guys?
Nothing much. How about you?
Oh, you know, just enjoying watching this lobby fill up. And speaking of the lobby, let's go down to the arena and see what's going on. All right, so it looks like we're just missing one person. Let me double check. Yeah, so we're missing one person on each team. And then we will be getting going here with our lineup reveal. So, yeah, Riddler 2025 said it the best. Both teams are pretty equal in strength. It will all come down to team strategy, which I agree with. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, honestly, these are two teams that could easily be winning Walker tier this season. So it'll be great to see how they performed here today.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen either team play too much. I've seen players from each team play. I've seen a couple Icon matches from last season. So I can agree that it's definitely going to be... It's going to be close. It's going to be another close match. It's going to be a nail-biter. I hope it is anyway.
Right, and MEX is actually made up of a lot of former ATX members. So if you guys know ATX from last season, a lot of ATX members on MEX. And Icon was around last season as well, but they're still pretty new. Both of these teams are coming in pretty fresh. And it looks like all of MEX is there. We're just missing one member of Icon.
Come on, Icon.
This is the missing member right here. So, oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Are they waking up? No, we're still missing one. They just don't have the bots on. That's why. Also, if you are watching this right now, don't forget to, oh, there it is, like, comment, and subscribe. Your likes, your comments, your subscriptions go a long way into helping us achieve world domination. And that's what we strive for. Also, want to give a quick shout out to our newest sponsor, Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink, which I have not tried yet. It is on the way, and I will try that as soon as it comes in, because I don't like pushing something that I don't try. So we will be trying that soon.
And then if you scroll to the top of the chat box on YouTube, there will be a link there for the Dash League shop, which is up and active for all and any U.S. participants who wish to buy something to help support the league. We are trying to work on specifically Canada, but a few other countries as well, in terms of granting access for you guys to be able to purchase stuff, taxes and legalities and stuff that I can't be bothered to understand. Are causing some issues. So once we get that figured out, y'all be good. If you live in Canada and you've got some American contacts, feel free to hit them up and have them buy you stuff from the store to send out to you. But one way or the other, it helps support.
Exactly.
Oh, and then our Ko-Fi link as well, which is in the bottom right-hand corner of your stream.
Ko-Fi is great because all the money goes directly to support the league, and you get some cool things in return. I think at the highest tier you get a free T-shirt every season, so that's awesome. We're still missing one Icon member, so I wonder if they're discussing whether to do a 5v4. That is, was that a rule for last season?
It was very discouraged, and a lot of times people didn't like it, but Yeah, it was at the start of the season quite a bit.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting, why don't we go ahead and do our lineup reveal and see who is in or who's on these teams. So if one of you wants to read those off, here we go.
Right, so on Icon, we've got Zip, King R, IC0N, and Dom. Still waiting on that fifth player, excuse me. Moving over to MEX, we've got round 2, Chevato. I said that really white, I'm really sorry. Hugo Suave, Poppy, and Toshiro. Really good lineups from both these guys. I can't wait to see who the 5th Icon member is, if we get a 5th Icon member.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that we
so.
do. Because I don't like seeing a 5v4 because it just feels too cheap.
Yeah, and we've also had a lot of like forfeits and whatnot this season already,
right?
which has made it really weird for streaming them. So
right, exactly.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I'm pretty sure I was watching the Icon versus Hard2 match, and it ended up being a 5v4 for the launchpad at least.
Right. Oh no! I saw this player over here, and I was like, maybe that's the 5th. Let's get these name tags in here.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
If you're watching this and you are on Icon, I would hop in this game because they're probably frantically looking for somebody.
2 banana men in the comments typing the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Which one is the real Banana Man?
If I had to guess, probably the first one, Banana Man VR. There's a logo and like an actual name. So we are playing Launchpad and Waterway for this cycle, so those are the maps that we're going to be running through. You can see they've got League Payload, no standardized height, and team chat only. No bots are turned on, no polls are active, no missions are complete. And we're ready to go.
Looks like MEX is discussing their game plan. Round 2 pointing at their teammates. Let's go check on Icon, see what they're doing.
I'm excited to see some Toshiro snipers, shotguns, and rockets.
Yeah, it's going to be wicked cool. Oh, Banana Man says both. This is my main channel, though.
Aw, man, I was wrong. Oh well. Got some dancing going on by Icon. Maybe we should do a little less dancing and get our people in here. How about that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was unwarranted. My bad.
All right. Nope.
Looks like we're gathering in the center, though, possibly. We might be seeing a 4v5, at least until they get their 5th in. I know that sometimes it's more beneficial to just start the match and run it until you get your 5th in, so we might be looking at a late joiner, maybe?
Yep, here we go.
All right. Well, I hope we get that last second join, but we will see. Let's check out some red side rollouts since they are at the disadvantage here. So we've got Zip heading up there, grabbing that dash. Zoo and you, by the way, before we get started, I will yap continuously, so please interrupt me as much as you feel like you need to. But yeah, Zip on pistols, waiting on that health rock right now, or the thingamabob, whatever. I know what I'm talking about. Good presence in house here. Oh, they both ran out of ammo. That's the scariest feeling. I've been there so many times. Zip does get the win, though. Pushes cart at the wrong time. There was no one on there, and he gets removed. IC0N backing up with the shotguns, who's on a 5K, by the way. Gets seen, gets the kill anyway, and moves out. That's another kill. He's on a 7K right now. Phenomenal play by IC0N. Oh, pushes at the wrong time and gets caught wide open. Chevato getting the... It's going to sound bad coming from me. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you Che. Che does get the kill. So that was great. Looks like red side's been mostly wiped out of the area. Actually, yeah, there was a complete team wipe there, so we are going to see a little bit of presence, but they're mostly... Wow, okay, go off. Zip on a 3K. Immediately cleared that area out. Gets a good position, gets another 2K. He's on a 5K right now. Gets taken out by Poppy. Round 2, also on a 5K. It looks like he's pushed up further in the aspect of disrupting. He did get taken down by Dom. A few trades happening here, and some waving going on by King R before he just destroys the person on cart. Love to see it. Poppy takes him out, gets his revenge.
Gotta clip that.
Who's that hanging out in this area? Ooh, good trade by IC0N and Poppy there. Checking out the comments. Yep, okay. IC0N spawning back in. We are going to get his POV. Cart is making excellent time here. You want to be around this corner, but with about 4 minutes remaining, and that's kind of where they're at. They are, yeah, they're like right there. That is almost textbook pace for Launchpad. Hugo Suave on these shocks got a 3K. Really helped his team out there. Man, this is just unfortunate. Because you can tell by the way that these guys are playing, this would be a much closer match with all 5 members of Icon here. So, you know, it's kind of a shame, but unfortunately, it is what it is.
Right.
The health disappeared when round 2 tried to grab it. I didn't see anybody else behind him. Oh, Zeus not in here anymore. I wondered why he hadn't said anything. My bad. Round 2, getting that good push there. Yeah, just constant push from blue side.
Oh, that was a checkpoint. Nice.
So with 9 minutes remaining on the clock, they've got 55 to 60% left to go ahead and obtain in order to get 100%. League average on Launchpad is 86%, maybe 90%. I forgot if we changed it or not, but that is what these guys are going to be looking for at the bare minimum. Hopefully, they're going to try and go for 100. But we'll see. Doing a great job of keeping Tri-Clear, keeping that dash away from red side. They're getting pretty confident here, pushing all the way up into the spawn before they push back. Hugo Suave, by the way, on a 7K right now, 8K with them shocks. I was talking about this with a couple guys from Phoenix earlier. We were playing a game. They're almost, and I wasn't here for this, so they're almost pulling like a team name by like getting up into their spawn and spawn locking them.
Oh.
Yeah, which at least they're not doing, like they could be doing a lot more in terms of pushing forward and just kind of being annoying about it, but at least they're giving Icon the chance to kind of take back their space.
Right,
intentionally or otherwise. But yeah, Toshiro just kind of hanging out, doing what he's doing. Cart has not gone down, I don't think, since it got through checkpoint. Currently at about 7.5 minutes remaining. They're slowly making up more of that. Yeah, see here, this is what I'm talking about. This type of stuff you really only get in 5v5s with teams that really know what they're doing. You know, it can work. It's not always recommended, but if you can make it work, man. That being said, Cart is down currently, and as soon as I say that, it goes back up. A couple trades happening, lots of red going down. Yeah, really, I mean, Cart movement is pretty much constant. Hugo Suave is just a menace with those shocks, and he killed himself. Okay. He's a menace to others and himself.
You know, we got to get up there. Boom.
Mm-hmm. So, 77 and some change percent. The average... I already said what the average was. Sorry, that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was, you'll notice that as they get through this stretch into this corner here, the percent is going to slow down by how fast you're gaining compared to how much land you're covering. And that's what makes this map super difficult to get 100% on. That and the openness of basically having your entire broadside open to the enemy's spawn with no cover. So we will see. There are basically two opportunities here for Icon to kind of, at the bare minimum, slow down the progression. But at its most utilized, they could theoretically stop MEX. I've seen crazier stops before. I'll say that much. Good pick by Toshiro on Zip. Toshiro back on cart. I don't think anybody from Red even notices that he's there. Elects to go for a pick and pays for it. Oh, that was a red person shooting. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, a couple picks there from a member of the red variety. They do get a little bit of stoppage on cart. They are officially at or around league average, like 86 to 90%, somewhere in there. So they've still got 5.5 minutes remaining. Plenty of time to go for the 100%. And plenty of opportunity to, in Icon's case, plenty of time to stop them. They've got a challenge ahead of them, so we'll see. Looks like Toshiro's waiting for a group up. Gets a couple picks and hops on cart. Taken out immediately by Dom.
You got to get the question mark in there.
Well, yeah, it'd be doing disrespect upon his name. Ooh, Che almost got Dom in the shotgun with the shocks. That whole sentence was so scuffed. I'm so sorry to everyone who had to listen to that. My bad. Also, yeah, that's a good point. Sierra Mist is in the chat right now.
They got a fifth.
Why are you not in game? Oh, they do?
Yeah,
Thank
Radiation
God.
jumped in.
All right, let's go. So it's a little late in the game, but that fifth does and can and will make a difference, I feel like. They've got 4.5 minutes to make 100%. If Icon can pull themselves together right now and stop them before they get around that corner, there is a very high chance that they are able to make the same progression, theoretically. So this is a really big moment for Icon here. It's going to show their grit and determination on this in terms of this match. And their ability to play with each other. Oh, you're good, Zunyu. I was curious about it because I said something to you and then you just stopped responding, so you're all good though. Yeah, at this point, Icon needs to have a body on cart. Zip is trying to fulfill that role, but he's not on cart as much as he should be. Because, I mean, MEX has been proving themselves in terms of group ups. There's gonna be people pushing the cart. There needs to be some sort of buffer room. Now, I do want to say, even if Icon loses his match due to the fact that they started with a 5v4, they've still got an entire Waterway to play, where if they win, we could be seeing a control point. And I believe we're going to be playing on the same server across the board. So
exactly right.
Yeah, we will not have a double control point. Dom chasing Poppy into a corner. Does look like we have a member of Red on Rockets trying to clear the cart area. Fuko slips behind them. That's the words I was looking for. Goodness, good trade there from Toshiro and Dom. Yeah. Aaron in the chat as well from Icon saying Radiation showed up. We're not as cooked now. All right, 2.5 minutes remaining. Unfortunately, MEX has gotten most of the way around, and they need to get somebody on that cart. Radiation on a 4K already showing that having him around was a good idea.
Well, and one thing that Icon needs to work on is they need to take space. You know, they're letting MEX get so close to that cart all the time. I think they just need to push up and take some space.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Space is super, super, super important. I know me personally, I've had issues with my team Jester with that, where we will, they're around the corner, where we will have a really good hold on something and we'll be good to go, and then all of us are just not pushed up nearly enough. Excellent push there from Poppy. Got a lot of percentages on the board. But yeah, no, taking space is crucial, especially if you're in a losing situation like this. You need to be forward. It's good to have somebody by the cart, don't get me wrong, because people slip through the cracks, it happens. But if you are going to all be around the cart, what's going to happen is they're going to group up, you're going to get wiped, and you're going to lose. So remember to space out, take some space, you know, keep someone around cart if you feel like it's necessary, but don't get caught up in that. Hey, thanks, Blister. Love you. Minute 23 on the clock. MEX has come to a standstill here. at 93, almost 94%. Poppy making his push. Gets immediately domed by IC0N, who gets domed by Toshiro, who gets domed by Zip. Okay, I'm sorry. We're able. Okay, see, yeah, this is what we need to see from Icon at this point. Zip is pushing forward, disrupting the enemy, keeping them. I mean, he took round 2 all the way down to basically no health, so he's going to sit here and wait for not only a group up but for the health. And if the group up goes before he does, well, he's already limited. So good clear from Icon, I think. Oh no, Cart was still up. I didn't notice that. 96.5%, 40 seconds on the clock. MEX could theoretically get 100%, which would solidly put them in. Which would put them in a solid lead, because getting 100% on this map is not an easy task. So we'll see if they are able to do that. Either way, at this point, Icon has a very tall order ahead of them. Getting anywhere past like 90% takes some skill.
Right.
So now that we've got a full roster of people, we will see how they handle that. Dom going for the kill. Doesn't. There we go. Yeah, finds it. He's left on half health. 5 seconds on the clock. Will they get the OT push? And that's that. MEX currently in the lead with 97%. No, sorry, 97.36%. Icon. It is Icon's turn to run blue side, and we will see if they are able to put on a good show. I want to see them as close as possible.
Yeah. All right, let's get these red rollouts here. Whoop, there we go. Poppy. What's Poppy grabbing? Some dash. Oh, going for shocks. Nice.
I love how shock heavy both these teams are. It's awesome. Oh, and a quick shout out to DLU, Dash League University. If you're wanting to get into League, feel free to join the Discord, and we will get you set up with some teachers, coaches, and training sessions to help prepare you for the 5v5 League. We are off in this game.
Icon is a DLU-related team, just so we're clear.
They are? Okay. I was not
Yeah.
aware of that.
Yep.
Dom, what was that shoot? What was that? He's on a 6K, so I can't hold him for it, but man, he was praising the sky or something. I mean, he had his hands up. He's on a 7K as well, which is awesome. Love to see it.
Uh-oh, Dom is frozen.
Not sure what to do. Uh-oh.
Oh,
And on a
wait, he's back,
7K.
he's back.
He's on an 8K. Phenomenal. He's back. We're good. Man, see, look at this. Icon is taking so much space forward now that they're on blue side, and it's showing how beneficial it is. Card has not gone down yet, from what I can tell, and even the ones that do slip through the cracks are usually taken care of fairly quickly. So yeah, they just need to keep doing that. If they can keep that sort of activity up, also crazy peak by round 2. I just want to say, if they can keep that up, they're definitely going to be in a good spot. Ooh, looks like round 2 pushed a little too quick there. Cart is down still. I don't know why Dom. Okay, I don't know what exactly is going on there, but Cart is back up, so that's good. Ooh, that was a good peek by Dom on Toshiro. Seeing a lot of blue on the right side of our screen here in that kill feed. That's what we need to see. What I'd love to see is this right here. I'd love to see a little bit of double or triple stackage even. It's really going to help out because, I mean, technically speaking, as it stands right now, they are slightly ahead of where MEX was. Now they're more on pace, but they need to get every last second that they can. A little bit of cart movement here. Poppy not going down, not taking any smack from nobody. Got a 7K right now. 3 minutes 45 on the clock. Icon being pressed right this very second. Poppy finally goes down to Zip. Looks like we've got a little bit of presence here out of Icon. Those rockets are going to have to come down sooner or later if they want to continue this forward push. And I know it's... There we go, yeah. Che was on the rockets. Dom almost kills himself and skillfully dodges out of the way. Lots of trades happening here around the cart. Love to see it, love to see it. Yeah, looking at Che and Toshiro as our Rocketeers possibly from MEX. I know that they are insane Rocketeers. They are extremely hard to kill once they're up, especially with their team supporting them. So I don't know what Zip was doing there exactly, but I'm going to roll with it. Lots of good kills coming out of MEX here. 250 on the clock. They have not made a whole lot of forward progress since they got to the bottom of the hill. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure it out too.
Toshiro back on rocket. See, this is what I mean. He plays with a shield and one rocket, and he is deadly accurate. He can. It takes a lot to get him down. He's on 5K right now. It's one after the other, after the other, after the other. So that's just crazy. Backs off for health. He knows his team's good, and he comes right back into it. Got a few Rocketeers, actually. Like, what is this guy made of? I don't... He's so precise with the one rocket. I can't do one rocket very well. On an 8K, I want to see how many kills he gets. I would love to see Icon get through checkpoint, don't get me wrong, but I also kind of want to just see how long Toshiro can live.
The thing I would love to see, though, is if MEX could put somebody on the cart. Oh, no! Rockets go down!
And to himself, no less. Unfortunate.
But I would really love to see somebody or somebody from MEX get on the cart so they can prevent these micro pushes that Icon is getting.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's all you need is a little bit of micro pushing. And just as you said it, they get somebody on cart. So they're learning. Toshiro doing excellent here with these rockets. There's a lot of... I mean, most of MEX is exclusively around cart. There's one person pushing up, I think, but everybody else is pretty much focused around cart. We did have a slip of someone from Icon going deep behind, excuse me. Toshiro defending himself and is still alive. Oh, cart is right there. They do not need very much at all.
Oh, and they took out rockets!
That's huge. That's huge. Toshiro was on a 5K there. If they can get... It only takes, like, respawn is 5 seconds, I believe. It only takes 2 seconds afterwards. That was disgusting. It only takes about 2 seconds after respawn to get a rocket and be set up again. Ooh. 30 seconds on the clock. Will we see them make checkpoint? And if not, will we see an overtime push? Rockets are back up. Ooh, got shocks from Huko.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is just gross in all the good ways. Oh, a little bit of cart movement there. Oh, they're right there. 7 seconds on the clock. Will we see an OT push? They need to group up. They need to get this taken care of.
They get the overtime.
Do get the overtime.
Oh!
And they get checkpoint.
Wow.
Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Now they just need to. They only have to get to 97%. Come on, guys. You can do it. We do have round 2 way behind blue side right now. They are going to have to keep an eye out for that because this can turn into somewhat of a problem. Looks like they did have someone on lookout for that, so they're going to be keeping their eyes to the back now. Doesn't matter. Does take out someone and then gets removed. They are going to try and triple stack a little bit, which is smart. That's the way to play this. They lost a bunch of time. They need to make that time up as best they can. Crazy forward presence by MEX here, but they are getting removed left and right. Yeah, just like Chad is saying, really good job, Icon. Regardless of a win here, that OT push was something to be beheld. Anyway. Do you have a lot of MEX? MEX, it feels to me like MEX is doing a really good job of grouping up and rushing the cart as a team. There's not really any, like... There's always, like, 3 or 4 of them at any one given moment, which is making it infinitesimally more difficult for Icon, but they are clearing these pushes pretty well. Doing some double stacking, triple stacking even, making up that time, getting up this hill. Now, just gotta remember that to all the Icon fans out there, and to the MEX fans too, I suppose, just in case Icon does lose this map, unfortunately, there is always the chance for redemption with the Waterway, which we will be playing next. Oh my goodness, 8K from Che, got a double kill on the cart. these rockets coming from MEX, all the heavy users are just insane. I think they've got 3 or 4 heavy users, and they are taking full advantage of that. One Rocketeer goes down, another takes his place. One Shock person goes down, another takes his place. I mean, they've got heavies on lock. See right there. So, rockets went down. There's already rockets back up. Round 2, on the job, ready to go. Or, sorry, Poppy. And Hugo. I mean, like... Say round 2 was looking for a bounce shot, waiting for that health, and gets removed by King R, who is getting a couple of picks here and there. I do think that he got a hit on Rockets, which means that Rockets will probably push here for that health. Yep, just like that. Exactly what you want to see. Shiro back on Rockets. Round 2, just kind of doing whatever.
I'd like to point out that Rockets are so difficult to get on this part of the map for the defenders, just because they have to come so far out of their spawn to get them.
Exactly, yeah, and that's why I think it's really cool that all of these members are able to accurately use, you know, both rockets or whatever, but they're also able to accurately use just the one if they need it. Like, I know of many Rocketeers who are not nearly as effective as a Rocketeer unless they have 2. These guys are just as deadly with both. It doesn't matter whether they have 2 or 1. I mean, they're putting in a lot of work here. I did see SMGs there from Suave for a second. I mean, they're making pretty good pace. They've got 30% or 20% left to match MEX's overall percent, which I have, you know, we've seen that kind of movement before, but it kind of comes down to Icon at this point. We will see. Every second that card is down is less and less time that they're going to have to make these crazy pushes, so we'll see. Cart is stopped for the time being. You see, some of these new guys that I haven't seen before, maybe they're not new, maybe I'm just tripping, but like, round 2 is not a name I've heard before. He's sitting on 80 and 50. Like, what an insane turnout from someone who I'm pretty sure is relatively new. Poppy currently on Rockets. He's going to go for the Rocket SMG combo.
Wow.
I've never, in all my days, seen such a cursed thing. I hope he gives it a good name. My lord. Okay. Almost there, bud. You got it. Come on. Oh, it's right there. Does get a kill on Isolation. Backs off for some health. Icon doing all right. I at this point in the game, I can confidently say that I don't feel like we're going to see a 97% out of Icon. But that being said, for the fact that crazy kill by Poppy there. That being said, the fact that it was a 4v5 for a solid like 3/4 of the first map really just shows how good Icon could be with all 5 players. So big shout out to Icon for this first match. I'm really excited to see how Waterway goes, but nothing's set in stone yet. Nothing set in stone.
Right, exactly.
They are directly on top of league average right now, 86.47. So.
Aaron saying round 2 is good at domination. So I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I am too. And I mean, yeah, just excellent game from both these guys. 10 seconds left on the clock now. Lots of disruption. Oh, wow. That was, like, almost personal. Round 2 getting a lot of picks.
Oh.
There is an OT. But
that's
will
it.
do it. MEX will take the first map of Launchpad, 97 to 86.68.
All right. Here's your end scores coming at you. All right, so round 2, 87 kills, 54 deaths, 9,251 score. And then over on Icon, we've got Zip with 75 kills, 62 deaths. Outstanding showing from both of these teams. I think that this would have been a lot closer if Icon would have started 5v5. But they happened to go down to 5v4 before this even started. So that's wish we could have had a closer match, but that's okay. We're going on to Domination now, Waterway.
Yes, we are. Sorry, I'm going to be distracted for a second. I have to send out a couple messages. I'm still trying to figure out if we're even playing tonight, so I'm trying to get that figured out. So.
All right, so back into the lobby we go. Going to be going to this Waterway. Now, Waterway, for you new players, is the only domination that is basically a straight shot. Like, you go straight to their base. There's nowhere to hide, basically, as you can see in these pictures. You played the game, you know. But I'm just saying, everybody pushes forward, don't go backwards. That's the whole strategy, basically.
No backwards is allowed.
All right, let me get these end scores all situated for this next round. All right. Well, while we are waiting, let's check out some merch. We'll be right back. Outstanding. That merch looks so cool. Got a Dash League hat right here. As we said before, unfortunately, it is only for the United States right now, but they're actively working on making the merch available for a bunch more countries. There's a lot that goes into it.
Inshallah, you will all be able to buy merch.
Yes.
Oh, also, I meant to say this in the stream earlier today, but I didn't. I don't know the religious preferences of League overall, but if we do have any Islamic members, happy Ramadan. I hope your guys' fasts are going well, and keep up with it. Stay strong. Have a good Ramadan. All right.
Nice. And we are off.
Heck yeah. Wonder if we're gonna be looking at another very long Waterway.
Well, hopefully we don't have a restart.
Yeah, that would not be very fun. Shiro flying out immediately in sub B. Icon currently holding the dominant aspects of the map. That's so gross. What a spot. Just standing on the rail. That's insane. Oh yeah, daylight savings time is going on this weekend as well. I think it's either today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it starts tonight.
Oh man.
So teams, you gotta watch out for that.
So we're gaining an hour, right? Is that what that is?
I don't know which way it goes. I don't pay attention.
The only reason I care about daylight savings is because when daylight savings hits is when I have to roll my sleeves back up for work, and I hate it, and it's horrible.
Oh.
MEX almost had a countdown there, but Icon pulls back B. Poppy in Icon's base. There's only 3 up from Icon, but they do get the counter at B. And B's the big contention point here, so I expect to see a lot of presence. That's the word. Yep. Isollusion just breaking necks, dashing around in his own spawn. Looking to grab a dash, a health, and to get out. Grabs B, but only for a second. Poppy gets his revenge. And there was a countdown, a couple actually, there for a second. We're losing an hour, apparently, so that's... at least it's happening on a weekend. When it happens during the week, it's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Man, round 2 is going insane right now. 4-1. I'd love to see a couple more button presses from the guy, though, hopefully. Oh! Oh! Get juked! Get juked! Yeah, there we go. Radiation. At B, out of dash, out of bullets. Round 2 on an 8K, and he died. Okay, I should just never mention.
You know what we call that?
Caster's curse, baby. Well, commentator's curse in my why can't I think of words? English is hard, bro.
English is hard.
Yeah, whatever. Huko looking to make some moves on Icon's base. Does for about half a second and then gets deleted. Icon only holding on to their base right now. They've got to get some forward presence at B. Take that. Is Toshiro standing on the rail again? I bet he was. Radiation sub B. He knows someone else is there. Will he get the pick, though? Yes, he will, and then die. MEX with the countdown 2 up. And it was countered. Seeing a lot of good plays here. I don't know about that one necessarily, but we're marching forward, man. Icon finally getting B back, only for a second though. MEX has had most dominant control so far from what I've seen. So they are in the lead, technically speaking, for possible points here. Countdown 2 up, just Radiation and Dom. I'm sorry, Dom? But he does get taken out. Round 2, grabbing a dash, pushing B, gets the button, pushes C, gets the... Oh, never mind. Gets killed by Radiation, who then pushes B and does the exact same thing. But in reverse, dash, up, point, countdown, 2 up, 1 up.
Only 1 up.
This could be a point. This could be a point.
There it is.
And that's it. That's a point for Icon. So now MEX is going to have to work to get that point that they need so desperately to stay in the contest. Icon, on the other hand, only has 2 more points that they need to score before we can call this a game. I don't know what that is, but okay. MEX did not grab their button, it looks like. There we go. Okay. King R on a 5K right now, and then is hit by round 2, who is killing so many people. 20 and 6, goodness. That was a monster on Domination. Y'all weren't kidding. Are we on Dallas?
We are on Dallas, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah. So we are on Dallas, Raider Gator, for your información. Ooh, sneaks up on Poppy there. Gets the button. Is somehow still alive. That was crazy. Aaron in the chat saying that's going to be a morale booster for Icon. 100%. I know that would raise my spirits. That being said, they got to make sure they don't get complacent with it. And that's it. They removed MEX from the map. There were 4 people up when that countdown started. Wow. Good job, Icon. This is that snowball we like to talk about. So if it continues, Icon will get a 3rd point here relatively quickly, in theory. We'll see. Good job, Icon, though, y'all. I mean, they need this, especially after the way that launchpad turned out.
Oh, no!
Ooh, there's the one necessary suicide into the water per Waterway. Love and hate to see it. MEX currently with a countdown. Gets countered at B. Oh, get the button. Thank you. Oh, Eddie got the kill. Good job. Oh, man, this is great. Love this. Got King R on pistol sniping right now. I'll bet he pushes forward here soon, though. They're going to grab that button. He's going to try and push to maintain possession of B, if I had to guess. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's dedicating himself to pistol sniping. I love the dedication. So what's up?
We love our pistol snipers, but I'm going to switch over.
Thank you.
To somebody else.
Don't worry, King R. Same thing happens to Rocketeers all the time. I would know. We are seeing a good movement here out of... Oh, countdown for Icon. Just 2 up. They do get the counter. Now it's 4 up. They're going to be hard pushing their own base if I had to guess. Yep, two up there to get their point back and move out. Got some pistol sniping out of Toshiro as well. We're going to see him take a drink in the water. No, we are not. Countdown for Icon again. There were 5 members up though, so that was pretty easy counter. Icon still holding on. Well, not anymore. I'm on. Now they're holding on to 2 points. Hi, Romeo. How you doing?
Oh,
Countdown for Blue. 3 up. Yeah. Oh, I did not.
They didn't
notice
have
that it
enough
was,
people
Red
up to do that.
POV. All good. All good. Still 17 minutes on the clock, so we've got plenty of time. Not saying that anyone in this game would like to utilize all that time. I know from experience how that can be. Icon holding B, moving into Charlie's base. Zip grabbing that health and then dies immediately. Round 2, pistol sniping with shotguns.
Love that.
What an immaculate play. Ooh, round 2 looking for more picks but doesn't quite find them. Oh man. Ooh, someone knew where he was at. Then again, he does have shotguns. I would want to know where the shotgun player is at all times as well. He's on a 5K right now. 6. Let's see how far he can take this one. 7. Is he in his own base? He was.
Yep. Being a menace. I mean, sometimes that's what you need. You need somebody as powerful as that to just sit in the base.
Yeah, for sure. Well, especially when you're in a position like what MEX is. We're on last-ditch efforts right now. Countdown from MEX. All 5 up from Icon, though. Now down to 3.
They do manage to get their base back. Round 2 on a 9K.
Only 1 up.
And that's a point for MEX. Wow. Okay, cool. This will interrupt Icon's, not morale necessarily, but that snowball effect that we were talking about. This is going to impact that. So we might see a 2-2 possibly here very shortly. We'll see. All right, round 2. Just hanging out in the bottom, waiting for his buddy to get dash, if I had to guess. I'm taking a photo of my cat because she's eepy and is adorable, and that will be going in the Discord later. If I forget, someone remind me. I did that last time. I said I was going to, and then I didn't. Someone reminded me, and I did. Anyway, MEX currently holding A and B. Icon holding C. What if we started talking like ESPN announcers instead of just like how we normally talk? Icon holding on to A and C right now. MEX takes back B.
I was thinking of that one guy that's like, and MEX gets a point. There it is.
Oh wow, I didn't even. You were saying it in the voice. I thought you were kidding. So yes, we are at a 2-2. This next point is winner takes all, unless they just don't score for 15 straight minutes and we have a sudden death. Highly unlikely at this point.
Oh,
we will
no!
see IC0N just like speed runs a water death.
What's the guy who goes like, Hugo Suave gets a point.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's hilarious.
Oh, he's a caster for Fox Sports. He does football all the time.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm thinking more along the lines of like that that really stereotypical announcer voice almost. IC0N in the basement, looking to get a couple picks. Does manage to get those picks and is looking to maybe take MEX's base from them. We'll see how he manages that. Icon currently. Okay, I'm gonna stop, but I don't know. That would be weird. Countdown for MEX. Icon has to hurry and get that. They do get the counter. Whew. Icon getting pressed now. MEX with the countdown. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
No, I was just saying, like, Icon is fighting for their life right now. It seems like MEX has all of the momentum now.
Yeah, whatever they changed, it's working. Toshiro was on a 4K there before taken out by Zip. Hey, I will talk to you about that in a minute, Goose. There's something I need to say off book. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Icon currently holding A, or... See, I just... Every time. Caster's Curse, dude. MEX now currently holding A and B. Icon is going to need to grab B and A in order to get another point. But B is the most crucial. That's the center point. That's where all the action is most of the time. Round 2 in Icon's base. Fails to grab the button the first time. Been there, done that. Worst feeling, especially when there's people. Countdown for Icon. Oh,
wow.
Round 2 manages to get the pick and take back Icon's base from Icon. Excellent play there. Round 2 on a 5K right now. 44 and 14 at this point in the game. What an insane KD. Good for you, man. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up, but it's just like compared to everybody else in the lobby, he is like soaring. Icon with a countdown, 3 up from MEX. Oh, and just barely misses out on the kill that could have... Toshiro, if you stand on one more rail, man, I'm gonna come after you. Toshiro on a 3K. Oh man. I see. I said I would. Now I have to. What is this? Why does it work? Except a shock. Looking to help his buddies reinforce their own base, or Icon's base, excuse me. They shock and a... That's just... I don't get how people are able to aim that well with these stupid things. Getting a couple picks. He's on a 7K right now. 8K. Gonna go grab a health, I would imagine. Get right back up there and into the action.
Only 2 up.
Countdown for MEX. Countdown for MEX again. Toshiro's just standing by already. This is not a bad strategy to be around a to be like have an explosive and be in the enemy's base, just there to kill, counter, kill, counter, kill, counter. That's how you lock them up. They did have 3 up there before they countered. Sorry, brain fart. Toshiro's still in Icon's base right now. He's causing them a lot of problems. Countdown for MEX. MEX is having a lot of back-to-back countdowns. Icon needs to figure out what's not working and fast. Otherwise, we might be looking at a clean sweep here. This is the determinant match. 2 up, countdown for MEX.
Wow.
And Zip does get the counter. Good for you, man. That's what we need to see.
Oh!
Countdown for Blue. Ooh. Man, trading hands. Seems like Icon has figured something out. They were able to get a couple countdowns back-to-back there. MEX still holding control of the board for the most part, though.
Round 2 is just being a menace in their base, and they're finally able to get him down.
Countered by Radiation, who tries to push into MEX's base, but does not get it. MEX with a couple countdowns. 2 up. 1 up. This might be it.
Wow!
Oh, and a last-second counter by Dom? Excellent job. Perfect. Love that. Oh, Toshiro does manage to steal the dash away from... I almost said King Von. What? Yeah, no, Icon 2 points currently. B and C. MEX holding on to A. Can Icon secure this last point that will push us into a control point, or will we see MEX take the clean sweep 2-0 from Icon? 9 minutes on the clock right now. Icon's still fighting for their lives, but they, like I said, they've kind of sort of figured something out. But it seems to be working. Sugar in the chat asking who round 2 is. I have no clue, man. I'm just as shocked as you are. Insane player, though. Icon still only holding on to C. I feel like it's mostly due to the presence at B that we're seeing from MEX. MEX will get 3 or 4 people on B and completely wipe the board, and as soon as everyone respawns, everybody from MEX pushes forward. Which is like the strategy you want to use, but you don't see it all the time with certain teams. So it's really cool to see it in action here. Countdown for MEX, there were 3 up. Does get countered by Icon at C, by Zip, sorry. Ooh, tries to take on a 3v1 and does not quite cut it.
Icon is just having a problem getting out of their base right now. That
Yeah, they're
MEX
getting
forward
wiped.
presence is just so insane.
Yeah, round 2 and Toshiro both leading on the leaderboard right now. It's really showing why they might be having problems. Really don't want to see, at this point in the game, I honestly wouldn't expect to see a whole lot of pistol sniping. There's another unfortunate water death by King Ryan. Don't really expect to see a lot of pistol sniping from Icon here, though. We do want to see a little bit more forward presence if possible. Countdown for MEX, this might be it. Oh, there we go, okay. A lot of close calls here, a lot of close calls. Dom taking up the dash and pushing to B, gets taken out by Poppy. And he goes on a little killing spree himself before iSolution finally clears out B. Can he keep it? Does not look like it. He does get taken out. One more person at B. I'm seeing a lot of one-on-ones happening at B. I would love to see a couple more people from both sides pop up in there. I did say that MEX is doing a good job about it. And they are. I'd love to see more Icon members, though, specifically. I don't know what iSolution was doing there. Excuse me. Yeah, King R still in his base pistol sniping, trying to get a couple picks to clear off B. Countdown for Icon, 4 up from MEX. Highly okay.
Wow.
That was really close. I was gonna say it'd be highly unusual to see 4 people from the enemy team up allow a point to get taken. Cosign, yes, a lot of trading at B. Hey, while you're in here, you want to let me know if we're playing tonight? I would really like to know that. Got Icon at B. They did have a counter. They did counter MEX there. Got a lot of people in the chat cheering for Icon. Really want to see them take this. 6 minutes on the clock right now. Countdown for MEX. 3 up from Icon. Will this be it?
Wow.
No, it won't. King R won't allow it. He's in there. That's what's up. If we don't see it, for those of you who don't know, also, if we don't see a point scored in the next 6 minutes, what will happen is we will go to a sudden death, which is where only B is the only button that needs to get pressed. It needs to be held for 5 seconds, and once you die, there's no respawning. MEX having a lot of countdowns here. Cosign, figure it out, man. I'm just playing, just yanking your chain. Icon with B and C currently. Dynamic Fit Lab rooting for MEX. That's what's up, man. Love to see the support. Wow, what a kill. Red team countdown does not happen though. Another countdown, 3 up. Same thing. Seems like Icon has been a little overwhelmed. If I had to take a gander. Roadrunner in the chat, cheering for Icon. It's one of their captains, for those who are not aware. Him and Yuri. I figured that out earlier. Countdown for MEX, 4 up. 5 minutes on the clock. This is turning into a nail biter, folks.
Oh no! Oh!
Oh, and that's it.
That's
MEX
a
takes
team
it.
wipe.
That's game. That was wow, what a game. I mean, just insane. Round 2, what are you on? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll let you
Wow.
I'll let you read the scores out, because that's ridiculous. That's insane.
All right, let's get your in scores coming at you right now. Whoop. There we go. All right, well, you already know. Round 2, 80 kills, 30 deaths.
Hold up on stream in case more
Zip,
people leave.
top scoring for Icon, 37 kills, 56 deaths.
Look at the score on
Yeah,
these guys.
Zip.
15,000. 14,000. Whew.
Wow. Well, that's what happens when you play for almost the entire match.
Yeah.
And you're constantly hitting buttons and getting countdowns.
True. Buttons are the big killer here, folks. If you want a top score for your team, hit them buttons. And speaking of hitting buttons, why don't you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and go ahead and leave a comment, all right? But yeah,
Give me
no,
just
what a
1
game.
second and we'll get over to our post-game show here. What percentage did Icon get to on Payload? Do you remember?
Icon got to 86.47.
Nice. All right.
God forbid I need to remember what I had for breakfast this morning, though.
All right. All right. So, what a game. It sounds like they're still playing something. Oh, they're playing Team Deathmatch or Deathmatch. Hold on, let me get out of this so that we don't hear that all going in the background. All right, so MEX takes this, although Icon kept it close.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly believe that if it was a 5v5 out the gate, we might have seen a little different of an outcome in Payload, which means that we might have seen a control point. The Domination, what a crazy... Wasn't it 3-2?
Yeah, oh, it was 3-2. Why did... Hold on. There we go.
Right,
Boom.
Yeah. No, but super close, all things considered. Yeah, I think that if we had had a 5v5 from the start, MEX would have gotten a lesser percentage on Payload, and we might have been looking at a way closer game. So, but all we can do is speculate. It's unfortunate. Stuff happens. Icon is very clearly a top contender for Walker at the very least, maybe even a contender for Sprinter. And round 2, man, what a player. Came out of absolutely nowhere. I've never seen this person before, and they're just ripping through.
Sugarcane says round 2 WTF new Dasher player.
Raider Gator,
Maybe.
I think round 2 and round 5 are 2 different people. I could be mistaken, but if that is the case, that's not on me to care about. That's a board decision, dude.
How many rounds we got in this place? Yeah, Cosine, sorry, I typed the wrong number. But I mean, that was overall that was a great game. I wish we could have saw a control point, but overall, great game. Icon kept it close. Again, we could speculate all night long whether it would have been much closer if they would have started off with 5.
What it is, what it is.
So I guess that's a good lesson for newer teams out there. Schedule your matches and get 5 people so you don't have to do that. But
Yeah,
shout outs.
Excellent game.
All right. Well, do you have any closing thoughts for us, Humbles?
Oh, wow, I just had a huge lag spike. My bad.
No, you're good.
You hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. No, I've gotten my closing remarks out of the way. Outside of liking, commenting, subscribing, shouting out our sponsors, go to the shop, etc., 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 etc. I have nothing.
Oh, before we go, I just want to make sure this, or see if this works. Hey, there we go. Look at those highlights playing on a loop.
That's what's up.
Oh wait, no, this is the wrong match. Oops. All right, let's just hide those. That's the wrong match.
Okay, how do we already have clips?
Well, okay, so what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to play all the highlights that I recorded during the match, but apparently my computer was having an aneurysm and decided to play the highlights from the previous match that we hosted today. Oh well. So I don't think there's any other matches happening tonight. I think this was the last one. But let me pull up.
Theoretically speaking, it's supposed to be Jester and DG at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. But we haven't actually like fully determined if that's happening or not. Cosign's in the chat right now. He's the captain for Jester. That's why I keep asking him about it. But we're supposed to have a match today. I'm just not sure if it's actually happening.
Gotcha. Okay, well, hopefully that can get scheduled and actually happen.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
But if that doesn't happen, we've got 2 matches tomorrow, which would be the next matches if that doesn't happen. We've got Pew versus Wolf and Life versus Rook. Pew versus Wolf is at 3 p.m. Eastern, and Life versus Rook is at 9 p.m. Eastern. So 2 incredible matches happening tomorrow. Maybe I'll cast one of them. Who knows? But stay tuned for that.
Maybe I'll commentate one of them. Who knows?
Ooh. All right. Well, that was some great Dash League action. I love being a part of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already and you're still watching this. Cosine saying the stream delay is rough. Yeah. It's high quality, though. High quality. All right. Well, we will see you next time on Dash League Network. I've been Goose. I've been joined by Humbles. We'll see you next time. All right. Later. Bye.